settle the arrangements. Tells her she'll never get the throne. But the prince gets involved, younger than she, and they argue all night.
So my name is Katie Duck, and I've been in the arts since I was 10 years old. And I was an actress, and then I dabbled into dance, and then I got into a mime troupe, and then I fondled out with musicians, and now I'm a multidisciplinary artist, and I'm now 74 in December. Well, I am old enough to say I came from the 70s, right? So I can tell you, I walked into theaters that, even at what used to be the Paradiso, or or Shafi Theater, which is now another theater, these theaters were extraordinary because they originally were churches, or like, the Frascati, And so you had a building that really had something to work with. But then over time, they all decided to make them generic, right? I don't know how much that's connected with the economy thing, because we've been asked to go, okay, go get your funding. And once you get your funding, you have this much time to work on stuff with the money you got, and you got to throw it into this building, and all the buildings it has to adapt to. So we'll just make them all black. We'll just put this. We'll fuck up. This beautiful building you used to have is now painted black, or yeah. And you're like, why? Well, because we want this one kind of frame of idea that we give funding to be able to repeat itself. Well, I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm going to let the building interrupt the piece I made. But I don't ask funding to make work. And that's unique in this world right now, where everybody goes to these Podiumkunsten and whatever, say, oh, give me money for this and this and that, or even this festival, even this thing we're doing right now, summer course. We don't get funding. We get people to come in who put money in, and we all work at a very low rate, 3-figure thing going on, in order to get into this project that we've been doing since 2009 and keep it going, which we feel is inspirational for different artists who can come here. What happened this week was they were given a load of classes from the staff we have, like Eric, really great text artist, Manuela, wonderful movement artist, the unique Manuela, Maria, just unique, and Jonathan in his multidisciplinary attitude with music and everything, and then a long-term seminar with me, a kind of workshop with me, that's more about what I'm looking at is composition, really. But I'm looking at composition from the point of view of music, theater, and dance, and even performance art. Learning how the difference between what's impulsive, what's intuition, that's a very important thing to learn for these artists. If you get impulsive, you're out of I can't take an impulsive musician, anyone impulsive. I have to have intuition. So we define that and get into that. We also define body. Body is important in all of those mediums of performance art. They're very experienced now. They're practiced at it. And that's what people don't understand. It's practiced. It's not like it just happened, improvised. No, it's practiced. Manuela, very practiced. Maria, extraordinarily practiced. And these people that have come together want to get practiced at it, right? But they all have very unique personalities. And I like, okay, this is a really thing I discovered that I enjoyed. We had this thing out in promotion. This guy, Mike, arrives. He's never performed in his life. But he's in the United States. He saw this online. He wants to get out of the United States. And he found something to do while he's here. And he came. And we accepted him. And he said he played guitar, so therefore we accept him, I must say. But the truth is, he doesn't. He said, no, I play it really shitty when he got here. And he had to get honest to say, no, I've never performed in front of anyone. And it was fantastic because I realized this demographic that we have here, that we got this guy, impresses me. Because we had all these people who have all these ambitions about, I want to get on stage and I'm going to improvise. And then we got him. So anyway, we had to really place everyone in two groups we have, with our main people, which is our musicians, and then the staff, which is me and Manuela and Maria and Eric and Jonathan. But we're going to be always there, but we get these people coming in now, 2 nights. One night this night, one night this. But Mike, I said every night. And I said, Mike, write me a poem. And he wrote me a beautiful poem. And I said, I need a beginning, middle, end. And he became my main structure. I'm going to have you start in the beginning. And he's the person who's never performed. And he's my favorite performer. I mean, he was awesome tonight. And his poem that he wrote was so full of the disgust he's going through living in the United States with Trump, right? And why he's here. It was so full. The last word of his poem is cry. I mean, I was so impressed with what he wrote.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Mike! So, Mike's gonna read a poem for you now.
And I'm not an artist who goes, I'm climbing the mountain. I'm just waiting for shit to come at me and I go, yeah, let's get creative. Let's get creative. But I also want to get political. And that's what I mean about Mike. That to me is political, about art. Art has got a problem right now with that. It's not the people. Art has got a problem with that. And I got Mike. And Mike means everything to me because Mike is the people. Mike isn't in art, really, but he's here doing art, and he's awesome tonight, wasn't he? He was great. You see what I mean? I want to express that more about art, that we're losing, we've become a hierarchy. We've become terribly, terribly arrogant. We're educating publics. Fuck you, we don't educate publics. Publics educate us. I fucking hate this we're artists right now. I hate it. And I want people to come to the theater. Why? Just because it's fucking fun. It's cool to do. And bring your baby and breastfeed her. I don't care. This whole idea of the funding bodies have fucked us with art. I just want people here, children, bring a child. Tonight, if there were kids here, I would have entertained them immediately because they'd have gotten bored as hell, right? They're really bored. But I would have entertained them. Why are we not getting people? Because people don't want to come to art because we've created this very horrible atmosphere about what art is, and it's terrible. There is entertainment, and I really have a big fan. I'm a fan of entertainment. I even like K-pop, I do. I love it. There are a lot of things about entertainment, because I came from entertainment as a 10-year-old in my training as an actress. And so. But entertainment, I detoured into what is this kind of art, but I hate this high art thing. I've never resolved into high art. I'm an artist, that's it. And why aren't people interested in coming? Because they don't know to come, and they're not invited to come. And society makes them feel like they're too stupid to come. They even make them feel like, it's so classist. I hate that about art right now. And I love Mike. I love Mike. We got our Mike, and it really resolved everything in my feelings about, I want more Mikes coming to my summer course.